The Bible paints a dark picture of the last days in the book of Revelation, and in the midst of it, an eerie figure appears, the false prophet. In Revelation 13:11, he is described as the beast coming up out of the earth. He does not come with a sword and violence like the first beast, the Antichrist, but with religious authority, signs, and wonders. His appearance is mild, almost gentle, but his words betray him. They are like those of a dragon. The false prophet is no ordinary deceiver. He is the spiritual spearhead of deception, a master of religious manipulation, a hypocritical pseudo-messiah in the service of evil. The second beast, camouflage and deception. In Revelation 13:11 it says, "Then I saw another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb and spoke like a dragon." This beast appears as a lamb, a symbol of peace, innocence, and even Christ himself. But its voice betrays its true origin, like a dragon, the sign of Satan. It plays the gentle one, the spiritual one, the bringer of peace. But behind its smile lies destruction. He will be the great religious leader of the end times, closely working with the Antichrist. See Revelation 13:12. He sets up a system of worship, not for the true God, but for the beast that comes out of the sea, the Antichrist. He performs great signs, so that he even makes fire come down from heaven to the earth in the sight of men. Revelation 13:13. A supernatural prophet, but not from God. His power comes from hell, and his goal is worship. He sets up an image of the beast and demands that the whole world worship it. Anyone who refuses will be killed. Revelation 13:15. He also introduces the infamous mark of the beast, 666, the seal of total control. Revelation 13:16 onward. The warning against false prophets runs like a thread throughout the Bible. Already in Deuteronomy 13:1, it is made clear, even if a prophet performs a sign or wonder, but seeks to lead people to other gods, he should not be listened to. His purpose is a test. For the Lord your God is testing you, to know whether you love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul. In Jeremiah 23, God urgently warns against self-proclaimed prophets who prophesy out of their own hearts and invent dreams, lulling the people into false security. They say, "Peace," when there is no peace. This is exactly what the false prophet of the end times will do. He will preach a deceptive hope, a false gospel that sounds comforting, but leads to damnation. Jesus himself warned in Matthew 7:15, "Beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly are ravenous wolves. You will know them by their fruits." He announced that in the last days many false prophets would arise, even with wonders, to deceive, if possible, even the elect. Matthew 24:24. The false prophet from Revelation is not alone. He symbolically represents the last and most dangerous wave of this end-time deception. His seduction will be so convincing that many faithful people will wonder, could this be the way of God? The false prophet represents the religious system of the last days, which will ally itself with politics and power. It is a false church, a Babylon, from Revelation 17, that commits fornication with the kings of the earth. The false prophet is the voice of this deception, with a Bible in hand, but filled with the spirit of the dragon. Revelation shows that in the end, the beast, the false prophet, and the devil himself will be thrown together into the lake of fire. Revelation 19:20. The false prophet is not a figure of fantasy. He is a coming reality, a master of seduction who appears Christian, but acts anti-Christian. His signs, his words, his power, all of this will astonish the world. But the Bible warns clearly, his soul belongs to the dragon. In a time when many seek spiritual guidance, this end-time prophet will offer just that, but in a twisted, deadly form. And this is why the Bible calls, "Be sober, be watchful." 1 Peter 5:8. For the false prophet will not come with horns and smoke, but with the mask of light. The final deception will not look like evil. It will feel like the truth. But Jesus said that he is the way, the truth, and the life, and that those who are set free by Jesus are truly free. Therefore, we must test everything and everyone through the Holy Scriptures, especially in the end times. So align your compass with the truth, according to the Word of the living God.